Hey everybody, welcome. It's Friday again. This is Ask Deb, and today we are going to have a lot of fun talking about why, even though you love your product, even though you love your company, you still can have those moments of fear and anxiety when you're getting ready to close a sale. Now, let's redefine close a sale. We're going to talk a little bit about why that happens. Why is it that fear shows up in that moment? And why it's so hard for you to get past that when you love what you do and you love what you represent. Okay, so that's what we're going today. So here's what I'd say is, if you know anybody on your team, if you have someone on your team that gets anxious about asking, right, for that last step, asking someone to join their company, asking someone to join the opportunity or to buy the products. Maybe you even have a little bit, you know, somebody on the team that has a little bit of anxiety around even inviting someone to a class. This is the call that can change all of that, right? So what I'd like you to do is share them, tag them, make sure that they get a copy of this. And we're gonna jump in, but grab something to write with, because I'm gonna ask you today specifically what your anxiety and fear looks like, what it's based on, and I'm gonna give you some simple scripts to move past that fear and anxiety. Got it? Perfect. All right, so if you don't know me, my name is Deb Erickson, and this is Ask Deb. I am here to really support you in your breaking free in your network marketing business to the level that is most exciting to you. So if you want to rank advance, if you want to increase your income, if you want to build a team, that's what we're here for. Deb Erickson, ICAN Institute, your business mindset coach. All right, ready to rock and roll? All right, here we go. So what I want to ask you is, what's your greatest fear? Is your greatest fear that you're going to be rejected? Is your greatest fear that you're going to get that icky feeling if somebody says no to you? Is your greatest fear about what someone will think or what they will say? Is your greatest fear around the fact that you are kind of contorting yourself, trying to not be something? Like, I don't want to be that pushy person. I don't want to be that aggressive recruiter, right? Are you trying to not be something? Are you concerned that you are pressuring people into something they don't want? Are you not wanting to convince and arm twist? I just want you to, for 1 second, take a breath and reach inside and say, what am I so afraid of? And yeah, if you get a chance, I want you to post that. So Ellie says, you know, what other people are going to think. Great. So tell me, is that what you are concerned of? Are you concerned about your image? Are you concerned that people will avoid you? Just write it down, and I want you to kind of get clear about what it is that is causing you resistance when it comes to closing a sale. And closing a sale can also mean inviting someone to join your opportunity. You guys got it? You got it internally? You know what that is? Great. Now, what I want you to kind of accept or look at is the fact that your definition of what you just wrote down is what's causing the fear. It's not them. It's you. So in other words, what you have going on in your head, the picture, right, that you are holding of what you think could happen, that's what's holding you back. It's not really what someone thinks. It's that you're afraid of what someone thinks. It's not really the fact that someone rejected you. It's the fact that you're afraid of rejection. You guys get it? So I want you to just for a second acknowledge the fact that it's your imagination and your definition and your picture that you're holding in your mind that's scaring you. It's not really them. So what we want to do today is a neuro tool called reframing. And what reframing does is it says, hey, here's how I'm looking at something right now. And this image that I'm holding, this belief that I'm telling myself, this way that I'm scaring myself isn't working for me. It's holding me back in my success, in my business. And so what we want to do is we want to redefine it and reframe it so that it looks like something that actually supports me. So let's talk about this pushy salesperson thing first, okay? So can I get real with you guys? If I can, I want to tell you this. If you're worried about being a pushy salesperson, then you're not. And you have nothing to worry about because you have enough awareness to know you don't want to push. Okay, it's the people who aren't worried about it that are the ones that are pushing. You guys got it? So the fact that you've got conscious awareness and you've got intention around not being something is actually guaranteeing that you aren't that. The people who are pushy are those people that are not consciously aware, or they're in desperation, or their personality allows that. And so what you're doing is you're trying to prevent yourself from being that person when the truth is, let me be bluntly honest with you, you couldn't be that if you tried. And so can we just agree to let it go, right? If you're afraid of being something that you think the industry judges, then can you just acknowledge that that's not who you are and we're just going to let it go. We're just going to not worry about it at all. Okay. Now let's take it another step and say, okay, I'm not that. I know I'm not that, so I'm not going to worry about that. But I have this other concern. I don't want to be rejected. Here's my another concern, right? I've got these things going in my head around sales. So let's back up and redefine sales. See, the problem is most women have in their mind that sales is the act of pressuring someone to say yes to something they don't want. Most women think that sales is about manipulating, using the art of persuasion to convince someone about something they really don't want to do. So you're trying to get someone to do something that kind of goes against their desire. And you know, there probably are a lot of salespeople out in the world that do that. They're all about twisting. They're all about influencing. They're all about manipulating. They're all about techniques and tools, getting someone to say yes, even though they really don't want to, pressuring them to do it now. But that isn't you. That's why you're here. Because what you're saying is, that's not me, and I don't want to do that. So what do I do now? So if this is who you are, right? You are a person who loves, right, supporting people. You love embracing and letting people get what they need to get. If you are the solution bringer, if you are the person who is in service, then let me just, again, be brutally honest, you can never be pushy. You guys get it? So I had to make this change years ago. So I was in sales, and I went to a sales school, and they taught me all the manipulation tools. And as they taught me sales closes and tools and techniques to influence and twist arms and manipulate, I started watching for it everywhere. Everywhere I went, I saw people using the tool, the manipulation tool, the tool that was trying to get me to say multiple yeses through the close. And as I watched them use it, I could feel my resistance to someone trying to close me. Okay? And I made a decision during all of that training that I would never use a trick or a tool, right, that was geared to manipulating someone into doing something they didn't want. I made a decision. That's it. I will never oversell. I won't sell you something you don't want or need, right? And I will not use a tool. But what I will do, and this is my reframe, so I'm going to give it to you today. What I will do is I will be that woman that goes out into the world that says, hey, I am here to help you solve your pain, to ease your frustration, to help you get the solution you want. So if I'm going to be that person, how do I do that? Ask questions, right? So I went into every sales experience, and what I did at the beginning is I said, tell me what you need. Tell me what you want. Tell me what the biggest frustrations and concerns are. Tell me what you're looking for. Tell me the solution that you want. And after someone opened their heart and shared all of that with me, Deb, I'm frustrated about this, and I'm in pain around this, and I really want this. When they would tell me all of that, then I would simply say, if I can give you the solution to your pain, right? If I can ease your frustration, if I can solve the problem, would you be a happy girl? And people are always like, yeah, I'd be a happy girl. Great. Then I'd make my presentation. And at the end, I would simply say, is that what you were looking for? Is that what you were hoping for? Is that what you were longing for? Is this what you wanted? And when someone says yes, then my next statement is simple. Great. Let me help you get started today. So I'm going to help you write the script down. We're going to start with questions. We're going to say, tell me what you're looking for. Tell me what you need. Tell me what your pains and frustrations are. Talk to me, girl, and tell me everything that's not going well that you are hoping that I can help you with today. So I'd let them talk. So those are my questions. What's going wrong? What do you need help with? What's the problem? And as someone would share all of that with me, right? The next thing I want to know is, great. If I can help you solve that problem, if I can bring you a solution, if I can ease that pain, if I can give you an answer that you're looking for, if I can do that for you, are you going to be happy? Are you going to be a happy girl? And people always say yes. They always say yes. Yes, I will be very happy. What it does is it sets in their brain that I'm not here to sell them something. I'm here to solve their problem. I am about to present them something. I'm going to show them something that answers their specific questions. It addresses their pains. It brings them a solution. So you guys see that all I'm doing is answering the need that they've presented. So when I present, by the way, I always present to their problems. I don't open up my book and go through the flip chart, right? What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to address specifically whatever it is that they've asked for. And then when the whole thing is finished, I'm going to sit back and say, is that what you wanted? Is that what you were hoping for? Is that what you were looking for? Does that answer your questions? Is that the need that you can see will be fulfilled? So what I'm doing is I'm checking in. I'm checking in, right? If they say, nah, not really, then I say, wow, I'm so sorry. I missed the mark. Tell me again what it is you wanted. Tell me again what you're looking for. Tell me again what you were hoping the solution would be. And I start over again, right? They'll tell me the pain and I'll present to that pain. So I will do that as long as it takes until the answer's yeah, that's what I wanted. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Yeah, that's absolutely it. And by the way, if I never get to the yeah, I don't have permission to close. Write it down. You never close until you've been given permission to close. Now, here's the beautiful thing, and some of your upline may not like me for this. They may say, oh, no, you got to always close. But I'll tell you why. I never close unless I have earned the right to close. You know why? That gives me great confidence. I close with incredible confidence because I know I earned it. I found out what their pain was. I offered them a solution and they told me, yeah, that's the solution I was looking for. And when they say that, when they say, yes, that's what I wanted, then I know in my heart, I'm in service and I just answered the call. I just gave them everything they wanted. So when they say, yes, Deb, that is exactly what I was hoping for. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I need. They have given me permission to ask for the sale. They've given me permission to close. Now it's not my intention. Now it's their intention. You guys get it? All I'm doing is bringing the solution they asked for. And my simple close is, great. Let me help you get started today. Let me help you get started. So what does that mean? We're going to open up my laptop and place the order or have them fill out the form or whatever it is. That's my next step, is to help them get started today. Let me help you get started today. You guys got it? So when someone comes back from that and they say, ooh, I need to think about it. Ooh, I need to talk to somebody. Ooh, you know. So now what's happened is their fear center is triggered, not by me. I didn't do anything to cause their fear center to get triggered, right? All I did was say, you have this problem, you want this solution? Great, let's get started today. What happened is their fear center from their past has gotten triggered. So it's not about me. And I know it's not about me. So I can kind of just breathe. You guys get it? So as that occurs, right, what I can easily do is say this. Great. I'm not trying to push against it. What I want to know is, what did I not give you that would make you want to take action, since this is the solution you've been looking for? So is there something missing? Did I not tell you something you need to know? Is there, and when they say I want to think about it, I'll say, great, tell me the things that you want to think about, and I want to make sure that I give you all of the answers now. So as you're thinking about the things that are important to you, you've got the answers. Let me give you some more. So I'll say, tell me what your greatest concerns are. Tell me what your husband's concerns are going to be. Tell me what you're thinking through. Let me know so I can give you more information, because I want you to have everything you need to think this through, so that if this really is the solution that you've been looking for, you're ready to say yes. You guys get it? So the reason that I can close with confidence is I made a commitment to myself. I would never sell someone something they didn't need. So I don't upsell just to upsell. I upsell when someone's asking for more. Now the other side of it is I never undersell. And here's what I mean by that. If someone needs a solution, I never decide whether or not they can afford it, whether they can pay for it, whether their desires are. I don't make that decision, because I'm not deciding for them. I am the one that is providing solutions to them. Here's what I know is that when people want something bad enough, and when you are providing real solutions to real problems, right, you can offer the solution with confidence. You've been given permission to ask for the sale, and then it's their job to decide whether or not they're going to say yes and how. You guys get it? So stop getting into your own lack and your own fear and all of your own stuff. Instead, I want you to come to what you do proud of yourself, that you are someone that goes out into the world. You find people that have challenges and fears and doubts. You find people that have problems, and you are the solution bringer. I'm proud to be in sales because I help people every single day solve problems. I help every single day. I help people get the answers they've been praying for, right? Every single day I go out into the world and I'm the solution. Man, am I proud to be in sales. And you can be too. But we may need to flip, right, the definition that you have that's holding you back. So I want you to do this for me. Close your eyes. If you're not driving, close your eyes and ask yourself this, okay? If I came towards my business, if I embodied every single day a servant mind and a servant heart, if I knew that I was a solution bringer, and if I knew that people out there in the world desperately need and want what I have to provide, and I'm merely matching up with those people who are looking for me and helping them get the resolution they want today, I'm going to do it today because they're in pain and I want to help them answer that mental, emotional, physical, whatever it is, right? How proud would you be of the work you do? How confident would you be at making a phone call? You're not twisting anybody's arm. You're not convincing anybody of anything. We're reframing this. What you're doing is you're solving problems. So all you're doing is looking for people with problems that match the solution that you have to bring in the world. And you know inside of yourself, you will never, ever oversell, push on anyone. Let it go. You're not pushy. You guys got it? Let it go. And if people like what you do, fantastic. And if people don't understand what you do, they're not a match to you anyway. Bless them, let them go, and realize that just because someone isn't a match for your services or your product right now, doesn't mean anything. It just means the timing isn't right for them, and that's okay. You guys feeling this? All right. So own the energy of being that problem solver. Own the energy of being your own heroine in your own story. You are bringing solutions, and you are changing the world. And you feel it? You are the one that is simply finding out what somebody wants and simply making an offer for them to solve that problem today. You guys got it. Good. All right. Thanks for being here with Ask Deb. Make sure that you guys post and share with anybody who you know is really struggling with their identity as a salesperson. Anybody who's kind of dealing with some of that fear and anxiety around what other people think or being too pushy or all of that. Make sure you share it so they all can participate as well. Now, last thing, I want to remind you guys that we'd love to have you in our free group, and that is Network Marketing Mindset for Women. It's a Facebook group. Come and play with us. We'd love to have you. I also want to tell you guys that we are in the final days of getting people registered for my live event, Escape the Ordinary. I hope that you are going to enjoy coming and playing with me personally and breaking through some of these experiences. All right, guys, love you much. Have a fantastic Friday and an amazing weekend. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye, everybody.